Hey, YouTube. So I've been meaning to tell you guys about this piece for a while here. I finished this a few months back, um, but I've been working in other areas, so it's taken me a while to revisit my basement and holler at you. So the title of this piece is Flower of Life, and I feel like it may be a little bit hard to read on your screen, but here in the center we have uh, this sort of flower pattern that is based on hexagons. So I've been talking to you guys throughout the creation of this piece regarding the two grids, the pattern of diamonds, and the structure therein. What we have in the center highlighted uh, in my mind are the hexagons that are created by the diamonds joining each other. And um, what you can see here is we have this circle in a sense. It's a larger hexagon and another circle and so on. These are like overlapping circles that um, where the overlap occurs a third of the way through, just like in the flower of life. Um, so if you don't know about the flower of life, uh, basically there's different naturally occurring geometries with circles, and the flower of life is one that can repeat out infinitely, and it is representative of kind of the cycle of all of life. And again, in my paintings, I have points, and I'm touching on this idea of all of consciousness expanding out and returning to a single point. Um, so when I was composing this piece, I wasn't sure what I would do, and I didn't realize that I would end up with this flower in the center here. But along the way, obviously it dawned on me. I had originally assumed that I would cover the whole uh, face with the pattern and have it be regular. But obviously, a composition is going to be more interesting with a variation. And this brings your eye to the center. There's enough of the pattern in the secondary colors for you to get an idea of how that pattern would repeat infinitely over space. But also it's been reduced where you get this lovely contour that kind of helps you think about uh, some of the shapes contained within. If you had a sharp eye, you would be able to pick this same pattern out of the primary colors below it. But good luck with there's so much going on and it being so busy trying to find that. So instead, I've done it for you with the secondary pattern on top. What's going on here is push-pull front and back. Our primary colors are our most intense colors. They're our most saturated. When you get to the secondary colors, they're less intense. If you think about it, they're a combination of two primary colors. Um, and so you have kind of the delusion of either of those primary colors into the secondary color, which we're aiming for being halfway between those two. Um, what I'm getting at is that because the secondary colors are less intense than the primary colors, even though they're at the surface, you still almost read the primary colors first. The primary colors jump to the front, but you also can see the overlap of the secondary colors, and that's creating the push pull that I'm referring to. Uniformly in this piece, I used white points or white dots. And the white dots help you read the grid structure. Sometimes in my paintings, I'll incorporate colors that correspond with the shape the dot is contained within. Um, but lately, it has dawned on me to consistently do white dots so that you can read the whole field of dots as a single plane or image, or however you want to think about it. Because the language is regular, you can read it more immediately. The changing the colors and making it coordinate with the outside, it kind of turned down the volume on the dots a little bit. Whereas with the white, they are the brightest on the piece. In the center, we have a black dot. Because of the gray, there was plenty of contrast for you to read that black dot clearly. And I did want there to be a center focal point. I experimented with gold. It was gold before it turned black, and the gold didn't have enough contrast against the gray. The black reads clearly, and you can read it at a distance. Um, so those are a few of the kind of concepts and things going on with this painting. And um, yeah, I'm excited to put a wire on the back of it and get it on the wall. So thank you for your interest in listening in, and I would like to make it clear to the viewer how the painting operates. And if I've done that for you, then let me know in the comments below. Adios.